Warning, this show contains content that might make you laugh. If you're offended, them boys want you to know that they're sorry. Hell, who am I kidding? Them boys don't care about nothing. Enjoy the show, folks.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Welcome, everybody, to the Last Slice podcast. It's your boy, Jimbo the Kid. We got Bodega Cat in the building. And we have Trill Boy.
Yo, what's going on, internets?
Welcome to the episode. We have a brand new little setup here. We figured it would be best if we are looking at you guys a little bit and be a little bit more intimate with each other.
More intimate.
So we can make I love with each other.
You know what's sad? You know what's really sad?
What?
This is our last episode of 2021.
Mm-hmm. We got to make it. Man. We got to make it new.
This is the last one.
We got to rebrand ourselves. We got to
over 1,000 downloads.
Over 1,000 downloads.
Over
yes.
1,000 downloads.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
1,000.
Yep. And it's just the beginning, though. So
yeah,
this first year was
it was fun.
Quite challenging. Really fun.
Yes, sir.
The process has been really great. The feedback's been amazing.
Phenomenal.
Yeah. And shout out to every guest that we've had on the show that took a little bit a leap of faith being on here because we're not your average podcast.
Yep.
We shoot from the hip a lot. We're not an informative podcast, but we are
hip fire.
Yeah,
we are a comedy podcast to have fun.
Have fun.
We want to make people laugh. We want to 2020, 2021 has been quite the years.
I wish we could do like a YouTube highlights video and just have all the outlandish stuff that we said over the years.
Then we'll get sued, brother.
Throughout 2021?
Throughout 2021, all the outlandish things we said.
Oh, God.
We would definitely get sued instantly.
Yeah.
In a heartbeat.
We'd have to lawyer up.
I can't tell you, every time I see people in the streets, all they tell me is Trill Boys rant, Bodega Cats rant,
Yeah.
Jimbo's passionate talk. That's all I hear every single time.
My wedding speech.
Your wedding speech.
I think if we have to rank episodes, I think that the best man speech was
best,
probably
yeah.
by far the best one we've had yet.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah. Like, how would we rank it? Would we rank it the funniest? The funniest things that happened?
Yeah, I would say it would be the funniest. I don't know. I feel like we had so many.
We had some good ones.
Yeah.
I think the second one would have to be the story when we were all dressed up as medieval.
Oh my God.
Costumes.
Yes, I got a lot from that.
The girl who shit on your bed.
Yep.
I think that was fun.
Yep.
I honestly,
Everybody
on this
loves
show,
that.
I haven't laughed as hard like at that. That was just funny.
No. The one comment that like literally gets me till this day was when we were with Scales and Alchemy, and I made the comment. I was like, "That's very Bruce Wayne-ish."
Yes, that was a good one.
That got us all off guard, bro. And I was just dying laughing. Until this day, when I watch that episode, I still fucking die laughing, cracking up.
Yeah,
crazy.
We've had quite the time, and it's been fun, man. It is fun to do. This is enjoyable every time we record, whether that be guests or with us on. But yeah, it's just we're basically here just to make people laugh and say stupid shit. The whole start of this whole show is basically having a bar conversation with your boys. Mm-hmm. Because sometimes at a bar, you'll have a conversation, whether you be drinking or you're sober, and you'll run into these certain conversations where it's just like, I wish someone could record us because we say stupid, dumb things. You know, and we want people to like see how dumb we are, you know?
Yep.
Oh
and
my God.
So now we're capturing our dumbness.
Yeah. It's great. It's great because we have to tell people all the time we're not experts. We're not experts on COVID. We're not experts on Bitcoin or Dogecoin.
Not financial advisors.
We're not financial advisors. Yeah. That's my favorite part.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Don't take us. too seriously with the financial stuff.
We're just having fun.
Yeah, we don't we don't take any, there are certain topics that we talk about that are important to us and we talk about them, but it's like at a base level. Like this is not an informative podcast. We're not trying to teach you guys anything. We want you guys basically to remove yourself from reality.
Yep.
And enjoy yourself with what we're saying. We don't want to teach you anything. We're going to say stupid shit. We could be wrong. We're actually 98% of the time we're fucking wrong about everything. But we want you guys to remove yourself from reality a little bit, whether that you playing video games or listening to us. We want you to enjoy your life. We want you to have fun. Everything right now, a lot of people are stressed. You told the story before about your coworker not affording to buy toys for his kids for Christmas. Right. And hopefully, I don't know if he listens to the show, but someone like that. Right. We want him to listen to the show so that he can forget about that. Yeah. Laugh. That's the cure right now in this moment in time is laughter.
I got something. I got something. Major medicine. I got something that'll make you laugh. Well. I don't know if I can give any details, but Trill recently got a hole-in-one.
I know what he's going with this.
Should I give vague?
I know.
Should I give vague details of that story? Vague, like very vague.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
no names.
No names. No nothing.
No names.
No. He said
no names. Already. No names.
I was trying to figure out
Trill
what this is.
Trill Boy said vague, so I'm gonna keep it very vague, for his privacy. Trill Boy recently contacted me and he told me he was at a party and I was like, oh, I was like,
no,
nice. There was,
this person listens to the podcast.
I understand.
Right?
Oh, no, don't do it then. Privacy's key, man.
Yeah. But wait, they don't know who they are. I'm talking about party, a big
they
party.
are gonna know.
It was somebody's 25th birthday.
Oh, and then how you got specifics?
No.
All right,
it was to the 25th birthday.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So we were at this party and it was Trill's 25th birthday and not Trill's, this person's 25th birthday. And he hit me with the Robin, I need backup. And I was like, what? What, Batman? He said, I need backup. So I went with my little showed up to the party and I show up to this party. I'm just looking around like, who are these people? I don't know any of these people. Like, where am I?
Yeah.
What is this? What's going on? He just said, just back me up, man. Just come on, back me up. And I backed him up.
Oh, God.
And let's just say...
is this like you sacrificing yourself?
I didn't really sacrifice myself, but let's just say Batman caught the Joker that night. Yeah, very proud of you.
Good for you.
Good way.
Congratulations,
he caught the Joker. Good way to end the year. Good way to end the year.
I guess it's like the picture of LeBron and D Wade.
Yeah. A very iconic picture.
Yeah. Very proud of
him.
Well, I'm proud of you for stepping up to the plate and being a good wingman.
Yeah. Proud of you.
Those guys don't get enough credit.
Proud of you. It's a great...
Wingmen don't get enough credit.
Yeah,
They don't.
I'm
always out here, man.
Trill, how many times have I wingman for you?
Wait, hold up. Before this thought leaves my mind. You know what we should start doing, right?
What?
As men and as guys, if your wingman comes in clutch, right? And you score and they helped you, presents. Day after or that week, we need to start buying presents for those guys.
That's a smart... That's a
women too. Women too. Make no mistake.
Vibe.
Women do have wing women too.
That's
so make no mistake. If you score that night, you owe your wingman something.
Something.
Let's make this into a thing.
A 2022 thing.
Something.
Pay your wingman.
Exactly.
Pay your wingman. Hashtag.
Pay your wingman back.
Hashtag
Whether
pay
that
your
be
wingman.
whether
There we go.
you take them out to eat or something, you take them buy them a gift.
Pay your wingman.
Let's make
or
it
wing woman.
into a party. Like let's make it into a festive thing.
Yeah.
Your own personal hitch.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Yes.
Pay your wingman. That's what it is. You got to pay your wingman, pay your wing woman. They deserve it.
Oh my God.
You know, they stuck their neck out for you.
For free, right?
For free.
But it incentivizes them to do it again.
Yeah.
Right?
It creates like a whole brotherhood. That's what it is. The
So
brotherhood
now
of the wing.
it's like Assassin's Creed. It's a whole.
It's the brotherhood of the wing.
I was about to say, instead of the sisterhood of the traveling pants, the brotherhood of the wing.
We're gonna make leather jackets with wings on the back.
Oh
and
God,
it's
what are
gonna
we?
be like
T-birds from
women's.
Greece, bro.
Brotherhood of the wing.
Oh my god!
Yeah, we could start making this into a
And then they'll
new.
spot you out in public at the bar, be like, "Oh shit, he's a wingman.
He's a wing.
Yo.
I need your help. I need your help."
It's like Aragorn in Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
He's the writer. You don't speak to the writer, but you know he's
Just
there.
like that.
You know you're scared of him automatically. They should be like that.
I wanna make a wingman only jacket. Like
Yeah.
a jacket
Yeah,
just says wingman on it.
Or we
Yeah.
get bomber jackets.
Yo.
Yeah, you could do bomber jacket.
Bomber jackets with
You
the
know
wing on
what?
the back.
We
And
should.
then every slay, every assist gets like a mark on it.
Oh hell yeah! You get like a little.
You get a
thing on the
star.
patch.
You
So
get a star.
it'll be like the Ohio State Buckeyes team. Go look up their
my
helmets.
God, yeah. For the
It could be like that
championship.
on a jacket.
Ooh. I will show up to a bar like that
Yeah,
with that jacket.
and then you'd be prideful too.
It'll be like Sons of Anarchy, like Prospect and all that. Mine will just say wingman.
Yeah, no, it'll be wingman, but it'll be like
That'll
that.
be my
See,
cut.
those stickers are like accolades for players. So if you, so we can have something similar to that, where every slay, every assist that you helped, your boy,
Is that a weed
or
plant?
your
That's what I thought.
or your girl.
It looks like a weed plant. That's too funny.
Imagine walking into a restaurant as a wingman with like stickers all over you for every slay that you helped.
That's pretty dope.
But like, yo, that man has honor.
I think
That
I'm like
man right there has honor.
It would become a modern day samurai.
I think I'm plus 12 right now
Yeah,
or more.
Oh my god, bro.
because let's be real, a lot of guys who help out assisting don't really get that much credit.
That is true.
They don't.
They're
Yeah.
just like ghosts in the wind. Yo.
Yeah,
They're
it's just like the
Romans.
unheard song, like the unheard story of a
Yep.
war, of that important guy that helped another guy do something
Yep.
crazy.
Yep.
They're just
like that.
overlooked in time. But we don't. We want to change that here on the Last Slice podcast.
Trill wingman me one night, but in a positive way. Not to score, but one time in Harlem, we were at a sake bombing spot, and I was talking shit. And
Oh, this
Trill,
is years ago.
yeah, Trill
Oh, you
boy,
mean downtown?
yeah, Trill boy informed me that a rhino was coming at my way, so I fled into the safari.
No, there was another one too. I was like trying to give you the heads up. I was like, yo, I could press this eject button right now. We could dip out.
Oh, ejectocito,
I was
cuz
like, yo, just tell me right now. She's walking towards the car.
that was a
I
reverse
was like,
wingman.
just let me know if we need to jet out right now. Put this car in drive and we out.
So you know my Tinder escapades and my dating app escapades.
How's that going for you? Are you still on there?
At the moment, like I got off for a while and then I got really bored, man.
Yeah.
It's boring, you know. So then I got back on.
Yeah.
And I mean, I went on a few dates with an individual recently, and it wasn't that bad. And I don't know, I'm just in a funk. I'm just, you know.
Are you disinterested,
funk.
or are you just are you tired of doing the
in a
whole
funk.
thing all over again? Because introducing yourself to the same person or like to different people, trying to like, because you have to peacock, right? You like gotta
Yeah,
promote yourself.
yeah.
So does that get tiring? A little bit.
I'm confused.
It does some
Wait, I'm confused.
what
Bodega's in a funk.
bodegas in a funk.
In a funk.
In a funk.
What is that funk? What
I don't know. I'm in a very weird mood where I'm like not really pursuing, but also not
Are you slowing down?
putting myself out there.
are you getting older?
Yeah, I'm just getting tired.
What's happening?
You know, like some people that'll conversate with me, I just drop the conversation. I'm like, I don't feel like talking to you anymore.
I think that's happened to a lot of people right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's me for sure. Like I just don't like.
Yeah.
You
Just
know?
like, eh.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think lately I've taken a page out of his playbook.
Oh, now, yeah.
What?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Building an Avengers team.
He's building
Good
a
for
team.
you. Yeah, it's the best way to go.
He's building a whole defensive line.
Yeah, it's what you got to do.
It's like in NBA.
I'm putting together a Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
You remember
Yeah, you
in
gotta make sure you got your Harley Quinn. You got your
wow.
Poison Ivy.
Poison. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, Poison Ivy.
Enchantress.
I'll do it. I would do Poison Ivy before Harley Quinn. To be honest with you.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Enchantress.
100%. Yeah.
Gotta get the Enchantress in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Who was the other
I
one?
get the Lois Lane in there too. You know.
Yeah.
You got to get the good one.
You got to get the rat one.
From the new
The
one.
Weasel.
No,
Weasel.
no, from the new movie, the girl that talks to the rats.
Oh yeah. The Rat Girl.
Rat girl.
The rat girl.
The
bro.
weasel killed me. Somebody who the fuck said that the weasel's from the Bronx?
That was me.
That was you, son of a bitch.
That was him, bro.
So what do you think it is though? What do you think it is with the whole taking a break and just not interested enough to actually be on dating apps? Because I've been there for a long time. I just like want to see what you.
It's kind of like what you said. I'm getting tired of the whole like beginning, introduction, meeting someone, the whole spiel of it, and I'm just getting like more selective now than I was in the past. Now I'm like super selective.
So now it's quality over quantity.
Yeah, now it's mainly quality. So
Yeah.
for the ones that have my interests, they're of good quality. For the ones that don't, sorry.
Yeah. I
So
think
you
that's
don't, you don't entertain them anymore,
No,
right?
I stopped entertaining a lot.
Gotcha.
I was just like, yeah, I'm not for this.
I think that's happened to a lot of people, even women too.
Yeah.
Just people don't want to, because it's not real. Like online dating is not real. Like it's just a quick like judging off of pictures to see how you look. It's very superficial.
Yeah.
It's not like you meeting at a bar, which that's the thing. If you meet someone in person, it's more of a connection because they get to see your personality
Right.
first,
Right.
And
It's more genuine,
your looks in person.
Right.
Yeah. Like I honestly, I feel like I do better in that type of scenario or whatever when I'm like in person with someone and just meeting them instead of like first meeting off of like Instagram or on a dating website. It's that connection is not there because you're talking through a screen and shit. But I feel like when you're like out at like a bar or you're like at a party or something like that, you meet someone, I don't know. I just feel like that connection is a little bit more stronger, with that person because you're right there face to face and just having genuine conversation
Yeah,
and whatnot. So
which is very important.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. It gets tiring after
It
a while.
does. It does.
yeah,
I work.
And then here's another thing though too, is that I'm the type of person that I work a lot, I do this, and I don't go out a lot. So like I'm not meeting women, on my free time, or I just don't want to be on social media apps
yeah.
scrolling and swiping. So
Yeah, I feel like nowadays, like us in our scenarios and our situation right now, I just feel like when we meet them in person or just like out of the blue, it's a good feeling,
Yeah.
Like it's like okay, but it's like we don't have to like go to the bars, party all the time,
No.
this and that. Like
I'm done with bars.
yeah, like I don't even really do that like on a weekly basis or anything like that. We'll just go on a spur of the moment and be like, all right, like you want to go grab drinks, this and that, and just do that. Or if it's like someone's birthday or something like that. But other than that, like to be honest, I'd rather be a homebody now, like just chilling.
Yep.
and whatnot.
Especially with the way that the world is going right now, it's
Hell
kind of
yeah,
like,
bro.
it ain't even worth it anymore.
it's not.
It's not worth it.
I'd
I'd rather chill out.
kind of feel bad for the generation that just turned 21. I'm just like, sorry guys. Y'all,
Who's that? Is that the
I don't even know what we call them.
what the hell? What generation is that? That's 21 right now.
COVID boomers.
He said the COVID boomers.
COVID spreaders.
Yeah. I don't even know what to call them. Super spreaders?
Damn.
Super seeders?
Gen Z?
Is it?
Why don't we just call them the influencers?
Yeah, Generation Z.
Generation Z.
Yeah.
That's 21 right now? Yeah. Sorry, Z.
He said sorry.
Y'all got it the worst. Y'all don't know what it's like to come home at 3 a.m. and sleep on your front steps, or to sleep outside of a hotel room in Atlantic City on the front door.
Yeah,
It's true.
it is very true.
Generation Z. Damn, this new one's Generation Alpha.
Generation Alpha.
What the fuck
That's
is that?
coming up behind them.
Is that all the left? Is that all the
Who's
leftists?
coming up with these names? Is there like a guy in a fucking room and he's just like, oh, I'm just gonna. It's the same people who name hurricanes.
You know who it is?
Who?
It's the fortune cookie guy.
The
guy who
fortune
makes
cookie
fortune
guy.
It's a
cookies.
valid point. We never seen him before. He probably just in like a dark
He's
lit
just in a
room.
room.
Yeah,
He's like, we're gonna call them this now.
I guess Generation Alpha is like the TikTokers and all that.
Yep.
I'm assuming.
TikTok, Instagram.
Bro,
Talking about-
their slang and lingo, bro. It's like,
My nephew, I can't understand him.
bro, I'm like, in the midst of it when I'm like Twitch streaming and shit.
Yeah.
The shit that they say and whatnot during like streams, I'm just like, what?
What's Ligma?
Oh, that's an old joke, bro.
That's an old joke.
That's like an old man's joke.
Is that like have you ever met Ligma? What? Ligma balls? Is that where that's from?
That's what it is.
All right.
Lick my balls.
All right. I thought you meant like the medical term Ligma. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what are you guys talking
It's an old joke that's coming back now. Like,
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah, well, we're getting older, so we're it's kind of sort of out of the loop.
Yeah.
But they're creating their own language. They're the new Egyptians, where they're just making hieroglyphics, like making their whole new elven language in TikTok.
Like some of the shit that I hear on Twitch, they're like, when they're like playing like a first person shooter and they're getting killed, they're like, oh, he's absolute. He's absolute. I'm like, what?
Vodka?
Wow.
I'm like, absolute.
We drinking
What?
vodka?
I'm like, absolute.
We
what?
drinking vodka?
Like, and then they're like, oh, I'm selling. Selling what? What are you selling?
What game are you playing?
What are you selling?
What game are you playing?
Bro, this is like on Apex. This is on Halo.
Oh my god.
This is on
Really?
COD.
So this is a universal language that they're saying the same thing over and over again?
Bro,
Wow.
I'm just like, what are you selling?
Yeah.
What? What?
I love how with this generation anime is a thing now.
What, anime?
Yeah. Anime is a thing
It's
now.
a big thing now.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I'm like, bro,
we
you
used to
didn't
get
grow up
teased
with
for that, bro.
you didn't grow up with One Piece and Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
You didn't grow up with Toonami and Inuyasha. What you know about anime?
There is, you know what the issue is, dude? It's anime, I believe, is the only creative experience out right now,
Right.
because they're creating different characters, different storylines,
Right.
different things.
And
And
it's
these
like all
kids
original
don't
shit,
have
too.
something that they can watch that's new. That's not a remake
'Cause
of something
Nickelodeon-
that's older that
Right.
we grew up with.
Because Nickelodeon's pretty much gone. They
Yeah.
don't
Yep.
really do cartoons anymore.
And they remake everything, and nothing's coming out that's new. Everything like the new Matrix Resurrections came out, and
Horrible.
it's literally the same fucking movie as the first one.
It's crazy.
I didn't like it. I haven't even
crazy.
finished it because I didn't like it.
It's
But
crazy.
it was just like Force Awakens.
Yeah.
Like they're replaying old scenes from the first movie.
Yep.
Why?
Yep.
Why?
Yep.
There's a real problem with creativity right now. I guess studios are scared to
Create new.
things.
Yeah.
Because of all this culture, this woke.
That-
This is a real thing.
That was like when we went to go see Spider-Man, right? Those people didn't get as excited. Everyone wasn't as excited as we were to see Toby.
Yeah.
Oops, I ruined it.
Oops,
I
what
ruined
is it? A
it.
week and a half?
Whatever.
We're good.
Yeah, if you haven't watched it, you're assed out. But you know, when Toby came out, we were like ecstatic because that's our childhood.
Yeah.
You know, and then we saw Andrew. We got a little more happy.
It's
but
like my teenage years.
but like these kids don't know.
20s.
They don't know what's
So can I go in a little bit though?
Yeah.
Can I be a little bit judgmental about that whole movie? So the movie was great. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great superhero
Phenomenal.
movie. I'm not saying it was a bad movie. It wasn't.
Right.
Like I said, it's a 10 out of 10 on my thing. But Marvel does put up these like quick little, let's throw in this character so we can get like a quick clap. So like, so my thing is that it's a superhero movie, right? But I believe that when Martin Scorsese made that statement about Marvel,
Right.
he's right. It's not a cinema film.
Correct.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's the thing that we also have to believe, because these kids now believe that this is the new cinema. This is how movies should be.
Right. If it's not Marvel, it's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I believe there was one character in Marvel that actually made the same statement. He was like, anybody can play my character, essentially. You put them in, they could play my character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you could. But great movie. But this is the thing that I'm trying to say. This is my point. Older movies, we don't have any acting movies where we can watch and have a full story like The Godfather, like Scent of a Woman. We don't have what movie out there in the past 5 years that's a classic, that's a cinema movie.
I would love for House of Gucci to be that movie because
It wasn't though.
No.
It wasn't. No,
I like
not
the
even
acting.
close.
I like the
Not even
acting in
close.
it.
What? So like a movie that came out like recently.
That's like a classic. That like the acting's on point. Someone portrayed
would you say like Wolf of Wall Street?
yes and no. That was more of a comedy movie. It wasn't as serious. Like a serious movie you watch, like Scent of a Woman. I always say Scent of a Woman is a great cinema movie because you had a guy who's blind and he did such a great acting job. And the storyline, the story behind it was great. At the end, it made a point.
Right.
We don't really have.
Movies don't make a point anymore.
You know who's doing that? I feel like it's more of the independent films that are like have that on lock.
The indie stuff, yeah.
Yeah, you have to watch the indie stuff to like get like really good storylines, really great acting, because they're killing it. Like the one studio, I think it's called A1 or whatever. They're the ones that made Uncut Gems and stuff like that. That studio is like.
I would even say Uncut Gems is a great movie that came out in the past 5 years.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's cinema.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, it's A24.
I'll
This
give it to them.
company is killing it when it comes to like these really like serious movies and great acting and whatnot.
Did they make
Oh, they did Midsommar?
Yeah, Midsummer.
I hated that movie.
They did that.
That movie was terrible.
Now they're coming out with this new one, The Tragedy of Macbeth.
I want to see that with
doing-
Denzel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's coming out.
Oh, they did The Lighthouse with
Yep.
Defoe.
They did The
That
Lighthouse.
movie is trippy.
They did Moonlight. They did Mid-90s. Mid-90s is a fucking great film.
Yeah.
If you
haven't
haven't
watched
watched
it.
It's like a skater film, but
Okay.
it's really, really good. And yeah, man, they made all these other movies and stuff like that.
I'm waiting for Kevin Smith.
Have
to
you
come
watched Midsommar?
back. Yeah, I hated it.
That is a wild movie.
I hated
Isn't
it.
Florence Pugh in there? The one who plays
Yes.
Elena?
Yes.
I hated it. If you could cut out 2 hours of that movie and just show me the last hour, I'd be fine.
Is that the one where they go to like another country?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
They do?
They go to another country and then like they're cannibals at the end or whatever for sacrifices. It's like a cult type thing.
Yeah, it's a cult. It's a cult
Yeah.
thing, yeah.
Crazy movie.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah, look, they have all these good actors. Like that kid, Will Poulter, he's really, really good.
That's the guy who played the Joker in the... No, it's not the Joker. I'm sorry. He played in the movie with Jennifer Aniston, right? Yeah.
He's gonna be he just got picked up by Marvel now.
Yeah.
And whatnot.
Of course he did.
He's playing
Marvel's picking up everybody.
all those people from those like indie films and stuff.
Yeah. But you know what it is too, with these comic book movies, unless you make a drastic impact, you don't really go anywhere with your career.
Yeah.
You
That's
know?
the thing. It's people. I don't know. It's weird, man.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing because, like I said, they can anybody can just play the character
Right. Correct.
Yep.
because the character's
Correct.
the character already.
Right.
So you know what you have to be.
What to
it's not like
expect.
creating
Correct.
a new character
Yep.
that
You're
nobody's seen
1,000%
before.
correct.
Yeah.
And that's where I believe that's where like actors really like Uncut Gems, Adam Sandler, funny guy, serious role.
Yep.
And that movie does not get the credit it fucking
Bro,
deserves.
that was a phenomenal.
Isn't that wild?
movie.
Like nobody mentions that movie was so good,
It
dude.
was so good, like, bro. Like, it gave me the anxiety of like gambling.
Everybody
and
says
shit
it.
like
Yep.
that.
Yep.
Yep.
I was like, bro, like, what is this guy doing?
Yeah.
Like, this is nuts.
It's an addiction. It really is a movie about addiction.
Yeah,
know, if you
Yeah,
think
in
about
a
it,
sense,
yeah.
it's crazy.
It's all about addiction.
But no, they nailed it with that movie, bro. Like, especially with like the whole New York like jewelry district and all that, diamond district.
It was very fast paced, fast moving. And then another good movie I actually enjoyed recently, and I think I told you guys about it, was the Harder They Fall, the Western movie
I haven't watched it.
with the black cast. I think it was Idris Elba was in it.
Yet.
Regina Hall, I think it was.
Yep.
Yeah,
Regina King. Sorry.
Regina King.
Yeah, dude, that movie is phenomenal.
I gotta watch it.
Oh shit, Zazie Beetz is on.
The reason I really thoroughly enjoyed this film was because it's a old Western. The story's not real, but the characters that they portray are real in real life. Were real outlaws back in the Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
And the way it was shot is like Quentin Tarantino-esque. The acting was like, it reminds you of like The Good, the Bad, the Ugly.
Right.
So I love that stuff, man. And these guys killed it. The whole cast was phenomenal.
Yeah, that's
There's
crazy.
an all black cast too.
Honestly, you can't go wrong with Idris, man.
No, you can't, dude. He's so talented, bro.
So good.
That's why I want him to play 007, but now it's
Yeah.
going to be a Zer.
Who?
Azizer.
Azizer?
Yeah.
Azizer?
Azizer.
Who was that?
It's like one of those non-binary things.
Wait.
It's
what?
coding for a different gender.
Like Elon Musk's kid?
Zer 34. Talk about Elon Musk.
Oh.
There's a new movie on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look up the name real quick.
Is
so
it
I don't
the
butcher
space movie? Don't Look Up?
Yes,
Or
dude.
Look Up?
Did you watch
whatever?
it?
I watched it. It was phenomenal.
How good was it?
Phenomenal.
Oh, dude.
Leonardo
Did you watch
DiCaprio?
it?
No,
Oh, man.
Phenomenal.
The guy who plays literally Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and Mark Zuckerberg.
This is like portraying like real people right now.
Sort of. It's
Kind
like
of?
making fun of them almost.
It's making...
Okay.
Well, it's showing you how dumb society is going to get.
Correct.
Oh my god.
Or how we are there right now, and if we don't stop it, it's just going to go crazy.
Jonah Hill is hilarious.
Hilarious.
Oh my
He's always good, dude. He was great in Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
And he was like, chop. You don't know anything about chop. I'll chop your fucking credit card.
Oh my god. Wait, Kid Cudi's in this movie?
Yes,
Yes.
Kid Cudi's in it.
What?
Ariana Grande.
Grande.
Yeah, that
Meryl
was a great
Streep
film.
plays the president of the United States.
Yep.
The anchor woman in with Tyler Perry. You know who
Yes.
that is?
No.
That's Kate Blanchett.
What?
Doesn't she's such a good actress, dude? Yeah, it took me a while to figure it out. That's Kate Blanchett. Yeah,
What?
she's a great actress. She's the only actress that can like change her whole figure and you not know who she is.
Wow.
Dude, that's insane, bro.
No, it was a great movie.
So wait, what is Jennifer Lawrence playing? Like, what's her character?
So okay,
Like
so
a
the
college scientist, like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
college
yeah.
scientist.
so she's a PhD candidate and she's working in astronomy.
Okay.
They find I don't want to say like the whole thing, but it's a funny movie.
Yeah, they find a comment.
They find a comet, right? And they do the calculations, and Leonardo DiCaprio is like her boss. He's the professor that she's working under to help, because she's a PhD candidate. So she's at the space telescope, and she finds this comet. They name the comet after her. So they start doing the calculations mathematically, right? They just start going. They want to get the trajectory and the velocity of this comet.
Yeah.
So he's doing the math on the board, right? So then he realizes that he gets the calculation, he gets to these numbers, and she's like, "Why is the numbers getting lower?" And then he finally, like when he gets to the final number, he realizes that the fucking comet's coming straight to Earth. So he's just like, okay, this is over. Everybody go home. You stay here. And then they have to call NASA and be like, this is in 6 months going to hit
No way.
the planet.
it's
And the
crazy.
comet's so big that it's a planet killer. So now they have to go and try to go to DC.
Yeah.
Tell the president of the United States. She's batshit crazy. It's played by Meryl Streep.
Yeah.
Jonah Hill's the chief. What is this?
Chief of staff or
Chief of
whatever.
staff.
Yeah.
And it's
Which is
the president's son.
the son of her.
Oh my god.
So it's a shit show of a movie. So now they're trying to persuade the world that this comet is coming here in 6 months and it's going to kill everybody. And people are looking at them like they're crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dude, it's such a good movie.
And Kid Cudi's role in there is hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Babe, I want you back.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This kid Timothy's in it too?
Oh, that's right. Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah.
He's in it too? Shit.
Great movie. I
He
liked
plays
it.
like this skateboarder, this grunge skateboarder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The editor of the movie made me laugh, bro. When they're at the dinner table.
God.
Dying.
Yeah.
I was dying. You got to watch it.
Oh my god. I gotta check this out. This shit looks
It's pretty
good.
funny.
Yeah.
Because these actors are very distinguished actors and actresses.
Yeah.
But I
And they
mean,
don't take themselves seriously in this movie. So it's like,
I mean, if you think about it, like, what do we have coming up next year, right? We got Scream, which you could already tell by the trailer, it's a remake. It's just like they're going to do a Scream movie all over again. Like you said, like they're just rehashing these films. That's what it is. It's going to play just like the original Scream all over again.
they keep playing off nostalgia. So they want to shoot these films and have things that they already had in the old films brought up again so they could get that quick clap, quick, like, oh, yeah, I remember that. But it's like, okay, after that's done, what else do you have next lined up? You don't.
Right.
You don't have a story.
Right.
You know, the same thing with Force Awakens. You're watching it. It's literally A New Hope.
Yeah.
Start to finish.
Yeah.
I don't know what. I just watched A New Hope for 20 fucking years, and now I have to watch A Force Awakens, and
Like
there's
a
no
polished
story.
up
There's no
version
new
or
thing.
some
Yeah.
shit, like a newer one.
Is it me? I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know what this new Harry Potter movie is going to be.
So wait, this is a movie?
Return to Hogwarts movie. Yeah, I don't know if it's an actual movie or it's kind of like just a remembering. Like they're gonna put all the characters in a room.
But doesn't
together.
Harry Potter die? No, I'm just joking. I watched the movies. I watched the movies. I
You
don't
know
want
what
to
I
get attacked
found
in
out
comments.
today? Harry Potter is actually big in Florida for some reason.
Big in Florida?
Yeah, I have a friend down in Florida, and he was telling me that there's people on the actual beach with wands, and they do like LARPing like Harry Potter. And I'm like, wait, what? And he goes, bro, Harry Potter's big in Florida. I was like, oh,
I think Harry Potter's big globally.
yeah.
The thing is massive.
Massive.
That
Harry
old-
Potter.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I watched all the films this year for the first time, like back to back. I gotta say, it's a great story. It gets dark in the last two.
Yo, wizard trail boy.
Am I the only one that's not really like big on Harry Potter?
Oh, you don't like Harry Potter?
I don't like when I was a kid. I read the books, I saw the movies, but I never
Linguardium Leviosa.
never really got into it.
Leviosa.
I never really got into it. And then like when I'm hearing people like, "Oh, what's your house?" This and that, I'm like, "Bro, I don't know." I was like, "What you talking about?"
I'm
I have a feeling that Trill Boy might be Slytherin a little
Slytherin.
bit.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
100% Slytherin.
You little snake.
No, it's a
Malfoy.
it's a
Yeah,
great
it was
storyline. you should dress up as Malfoy this
should.
Halloween. But it's like from an alternate universe. I
should.
From a multiverse?
Yeah.
I'm a variant of Malfoy.
Oh my God.
Oh
I know
my
we're getting
God.
Avatar this year finally after like a 10-year wait.
Bro.
Avatar 2.
But didn't
A
it take a
long
long time
time.
for them to film the first one though too? It was a while. Right after Titanic, that's when he
yeah.
started
I
writing
think so,
the
yeah.
script of it.
Yeah. I think the reason why this one took forever to do was because didn't he do 2 and 3
Yeah, I think so.
or something like that? He filmed it back to back. or some
We're
shit
getting
like that?
John Wick 4 this year.
Yes. Yes. Can't wait.
See, another thing that just keeps is going to be 5, 6 is a new Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Can't
Yeah,
wait.
probably.
Can't wait.
Is there another Fast and Furious?
Yeah.
Probably the next one's going to be
Oh
on
my
The
Mars.
last, this is the
God.
last one.
Is it on the moon?
100% the new one's going to be them going back to the past.
The first
Honestly,
movie.
I don't
They're going
know.
to go back to the future.
They're going to take a time machine and go
really don't
somewhere.
They're going to get Doc and be like, we're going back.
Yeah, they're going to be racing cars inside the Egyptian
I
tombs.
forgot. The new Jackass is coming out. Jackass Forever.
I don't
Bro.
think. No, I'm sorry. For those of you listening, watching, the original Jackass is untouchable.
Oh, the first movie?
All of them. The shows, the
Oh,
movies,
the shows. Yeah.
untouchable.
Movie.
Even the when Steve-O and the other guy went on the safari.
Wild Boys.
Wild Boys.
Oh,
Wild
yes.
Boys,
You
yeah.
cannot touch.
Yes.
That's TV and movie greatness.
I used to die.
Remember the jousting when they
my
were
God.
jousting
Yeah.
on the little bikes?
Yep,
The-
yep, yep.
Oh
I
my
remember
God,
that
dude.
too. I
Hysterical.
remember that.
You know
Oh
what I
my
always think
God.
about till this day is when Steve-O, because when Steve-O jumped in a huge pile of shit at one of those little it was like a sanitation
Oh my
places,
God.
and he
yes.
jumped
so.
into shit
Yes.
in tidy whities.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's like so instilled in my brain, because I'm like thinking about like crazy shit, and I was like, I remember one time Steve-O just jumped into shit.
Was
Yeah.
it something like this?
No, it wasn't that.
That was
it was a
the-
massive, that one right there to the bottom right.
This?
That
Oh,
Yes.
Lord.
that's all shit and piss.
Yes.
My God.
Yes.
I wonder, like, how is this guy still alive?
Drugs.
All the shit
He's sober.
He said it in his podcast. He used to take so many drugs to do Jackass.
But he's sober now.
Yeah, he's sober
Crazy.
now.
Ben Margera looks terrible.
Oh, he looks horrible. He's not part of Jackass from what I was told.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't there some drama
Yeah.
recently or something like that?
Oh, he got kicked out?
I don't
Something
know
like
what
that.
happened, but there was some drama that was going on.
My favorite is when Pontius had his chin upside down with the scorpions and it's dressed up like a Viking. He's like, "You will feel my wrath." That was awesome.
just started fucking
They start stinging him. Yeah.
Oh, my
My
God.
favorite, I've never laughed so hard, is when they had Ben Margera walk into the office and they had that big hand
Oh,
come out of nowhere.
God.
And this guy disappeared in seconds. He got hit so hard.
it got dusted, bro.
Yo, Ben's parents, poor them. I feel so.
Another
my
great show.
God, that show, too.
Remember,
The uncle?
what's his name?
Uncle Vito?
Uncle Vito.
Oh, my God.
I think he passed away. Rest in peace, Uncle Vito, man. That was funny.
All the shit that they used to
He
do to him
used
and
to
whatnot.
beat the shit out of Phil.
Bro.
Remember when he in the
my
bathroom?
God, yeah.
With the lights off, he would would come in and play like loud rock music and just beat the shit out of him.
Yep.
Oh my
was
god!
great.
Oh, remember
that.
when
Bro?
he built a whole fucking skate park in his kitchen?
Yep.
Oh my god!
I miss Jackass.
Oh
So
my
good.
God. The one movie that's coming out, The Batman,
Yes.
in March. That's coming out.
It's a lot of hype for that movie.
Yeah, there is a lot. It's starting to ramp up and whatnot.
Lenny Kravitz, you make good kids.
You make
That's all I gotta say.
Zoe Kravitz is a smoke show.
God, she's gorgeous.
She's so hot.
gorgeous.
Oh, man.
She's gonna be my Catwoman, not
And
Halle
isn't
Berry.
her stepfather Aquaman? It's Jason Momoa.
Yes, that's right.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
crazy.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that's her
he's
stepfather.
he's Jason Momoa is married to her mother,
Oh wow.
Yep.
Wow.
This is crazy, bro.
Lisa Bonet.
Small world.
You know who
That's crazy.
Lisa Bonet played in the Huxtables?
Oh
Yep.
wow.
Yep, I remember that.
Everybody had a crush on her in the 80s.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I wasn't even born in the 80s. I just know that people just crush, till this day, crush on her.
Crazy. Another Fantastic Beast?
They were terrible. Why are they making more?
I don't know. I didn't even know this one was coming
There's a
out.
Dumbledore movie, I think, or is that the same thing?
Is that what it is? The
It might be
Secrets
the
of
same.
Dumbledore?
Yeah, it might be the same thing.
Oh, you know what we got to review? We haven't reviewed any of that. I'm talking to myself like I'm... Okay. That's how crazy I am. Having a full-blown conversation in my head. The Star Wars game. The preview, the trailer. Oh, did you watch
Eclipse?
that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's play it real quick. Let's review this shit. And then I want to get into this, into like games and stuff like that. Did you watch the Matrix Unreal Engine?
No.
All right, we'll get into that. After this, we'll watch this and then we'll get
Yeah,
right
Star
into
Wars
that.
Eclipse.
So now we're talking about games, the future of gaming, which is pretty exciting. This is Star Wars Eclipse official cinematic trailer.
That doesn't even look like a game.
Bro, that's what I said. I was like, what is this? Is this a movie? Or
Is this
like,
a movie or a game? Yeah, dude, it's getting
The
crazy.
graphics are like insane. Look
I'm
at that.
excited, bro.
That
I'm
looks
excited.
like a real person.
Yes.
To make an epic trailer like this,
So when does this take place?
no clue.
I'm not sure.
Because they show like Yoda when he looked like he was in the prequels, and you have Jedi and whatnot. And like, what is this, Naboo? That looked like
I don't
Naboo.
know. Look at those monkeys. Look at this. This is done on video. You can tell. See the shadows?
Bro, it looks real.
RTX.
And who's that?
Now-
Cad Bane?
I don't know. Like, we both know this is not gameplay, but whatever they're using to make this trailer,
See, look, like that's a scene from like the prequels, like Yoda and Coruscant at the Jedi Temple. And then I'm assuming that's this dude.
secret.
Yeah.
A green circle. And what alien race is this?
I don't know. And that's the people from the Trade Federation.
Look at her lightsaber. Who's that?
See, I have a feeling this might be taking place right before episode 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Like, just for a game trailer, this is way over the top.
Is it though?
I love it.
Is it though?
Yeah. Have you ever seen a
think it's
Halo
just
trailer look
perfect.
like this?
I think it's perfect.
Who are you? What alien race do you belong to?
He come from Pandora.
Bro, I have no clue.
The avatars, bro.
And this dude who comes out the muck.
I don't know who that could be.
I don't know.
So good. So good.
Quantic Dreams.
So now this is from Screen Rant. So it says Star Wars Eclipse may point out a returning superweapon. The Eclipse class dreadnought from Legends could appear in Star Wars Eclipse, with Disney having already reimagined various aspects of the old canon. The title of the upcoming game, Star Wars Eclipse, may hint at the return of a major Legends superweapon, the Eclipse-class dreadnought. Star Wars Eclipse is currently in early development under Quantic Dream and will be the first video game set during the High Republic, the era that precedes the events of The Phantom Menace. Star Wars Eclipse will be an action-adventure game with emphasis upon decision-making, with players assuming the role of different characters, on top of featuring returning characters from the movies. Star Wars Eclipse looks to introduce a host of new characters and planets within its High Republic setting. It said this is going to be 3 years until this game comes out.
Who the hell is this?
Which is interesting. Now, if it's going to be before
Episode 1.
Episode 1, are we going to get Darth Maul?
What, Darth Maul?
Mm-hmm.
In his early days.
Hold on, I'm trying to think of this. Because they do go into Darth Maul's like whole lineage and his whole culture in what the fuck is it? Is it Clone Wars? I think it's Clone Wars, yeah. I don't know, maybe. It could be.
Now, is the Dreadnought the weapon that was in the newer films?
That's what I thought. I don't know. Also, too, they're saying in the comments it could be Darth Plagueis too. Because Homeboy kind of looks like those aliens a little bit. I don't know.
The one say it looks like Voldemort.
Voldemort. The Voldemort.
You know what I really want from Star Wars? What I really want as a fan? An origin. I want an origin of the Jedis. I want an origin.
Well, aren't they trying to do that? Like an Old Republic movie?
Yeah.
They were trying to do?
They were trying to do an
I
Old
think
Republic.
they're trying to do an Old Republic movie.
Yeah.
Taking place like in the early years, I think, of like the Jedi and like the Sith and all that. That's when they had like the Jedi Sith war back in the day and stuff. So I don't know.
I want that.
It could be dope. You could have like a younger version of Yoda and all that stuff. And all these like big Jedis from like the books and stuff. And then what was the other Sith? Bane?
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever? Bro.
So it says here, despite the discrepancy in terms of errors, Lucasfilm has incorporated multiple elements from Legends into the new canon, meaning there's a chance the Dreadnoughts could be repurposed for Star Wars Eclipse. For instance, Grand Admiral Thrawn was initially the main antagonist in Timothy Zahn's original trilogy, beginning with Heir to the Empire, which is largely responsible for kicking off the Star Wars expanded universe in the early 1990s. This trilogy showcased Luke Skywalker, Leia Organa, and Han Solo's story as they navigate the post-Return of the Jedi Galaxy, with Thrawn featuring as a menacing new antagonist.
Remember I told you it could have been Thrawn?
It could be. I don't know. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Anything's possible. But it's cool. I mean,
No, I love
it looks that trailer was way better than the
obviously it's not
theatrical films.
Right. Obviously, it's not gameplay, but you know what that gave me the feeling of? Do you remember back in the day when Warcraft used to make these trailers? They weren't game trailers, but they were like just animation trailers. It reminded me of that. Like every Warcraft trailer out is epic.
Yeah.
Like, and you're like, oh, I want to see this. Nope, it's a game. It's not a movie.
And then also too, since we're on the topic of gaming, then we can watch right now. The Matrix came out with a little trailer.
We don't talk about that Warcraft movie. It doesn't exist.
Oh, there was a Warcraft movie?
There was a Warcraft movie.
Really?
We don't talk about it.
He said we don't talk
Was
about
it that
it.
bad?
We don't talk about it.
Was it that bad?
It's not a bad movie. It's just a bad Warcraft
He
movie.
said we don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that.
When did that take place? Did that take place before the actual like storyline of Warcraft?
It's like before Illidan and everybody else, like before Warcraft 3.
It's like the origin of the orcs and all
Yeah.
that? Oh, okay. Gotcha.
What year did this movie come out?
2000s?
This one?
I watched it in theaters. I was very upset.
2016. It came out.
I had friends and family who were like, oh, it was pretty good. I'm like, no, it's incorrect.
No,
It's incorrect.
it's not right.
Yeah. I mean, watch it. Animation's good. You know, fighting scenes are good. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
in terms of Warcraft lineage, it's totally way off.
He's like, no.
Yeah. There's like an orc in there who had sex with a human, and now she's like half human, half orc. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't remember that. In
Yeah.
Warcraft,
I'm like,
to
I
be
don't ever
honest.
remember there being humans and orcs having sex. Like, someone point me in the right direction of that. You know,
Is this what you're talking about?
Yeah, it's the first one.
a Matrix game.
So now this is the Matrix
Do you remember
Awaken.
that? Hold on. Do you remember that old Matrix game back in the day?
Yes.
That game was fire.
PlayStation or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that one?
I remember that.
That was
They
a fire
actually
game.
so before I was watching Resurrections, I went through a whole hour of reading, catching up the history of the Matrix. So Morpheus actually dies, right? In the Matrix world, but he dies in the game. I didn't know that. That's why if you watch the new movie, it's like a different Morpheus. Spoiler, sorry.
So wait a minute. He died in what game? The actual game that came out?
Yeah.
He did?
The old school game. Morpheus died by what's called the Assassin. It's a program. Hold on, let me check it. Let me get my facts straight.
Did he actually die in the movies?
No.
No.
He lived all the way until the third movie?
I think so.
Oh.
Morpheus escapes the treatment facility. However, upon his leaving, the assassin bends the code of the Matrix and emerges from a vent in the wall. Morpheus caught off guard and is unable to dodge the assassin's bullets. He dies from gunshot wounds. This is from the game.
So wait, what's this? Is this an actual
The
game
Matrix
that's coming out?
So what you're going to watch right now is PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X. This is Unreal Engine.
Okay.
So
Unreal
Unreal
Engine
Engine
5.
is using the Matrix to show how much power they have for the future of gaming. And it's incredible.
Quake. And this is captured gameplay, it said. Right?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, this whole The Matrix is so revolutionary, dude.
Look at that hair.
Hi, I'm Thomas Anderson. Like many of you, I work with computers. I like the freedom I feel outside the limitations of the real world. But computers are also mirrors, reflecting back who and what we are in the choices we make, the worlds we build. They also confront us with questions about why we want to choose this over that. Why we want to make X instead of Y. Where do ideas of who we are and what we want even come from?
You take the red pill, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
This isn't real.
What is real?
How do you define real?
For instance, I'm not even sure why I'm here. I remember waking up and thinking that I'm supposed to come here. That it was important for me to ask people, how do we know what is real? Hi, I'm Keanu Reeves. Over 20 years ago, I first played the character Thomas Anderson in the Matrix trilogy. Those films pioneered digital cinema with shots like bullet time. Back then, we talked a lot about where the digital age might take cinema and narrative. In an industry where actors have tried to remain perpetually young, we wondered about digital faces that could become immortal.
Hi, I'm Carrie Ann Moss, and I played Trinity in the Matrix films.
20 years ago, we asked ourselves how long it would be before faces and bodies could be changed as easily as we change clothes.
We wondered, what would identity mean in a completely digital world?
And what would reality mean when a world we can build feels as real as our own?
It's like Grand Theft Auto.
Essentially what the metaverse is going to be.
Yeah, this is what they wanted. They said they were fine with your theoretical mumbo jumbo, but they needed some sexy action.
Who said?
The marketing people.
Marketing? I thought we were supposed to have total creative control.
Welcome to the Matrix.
We still got it.
Like riding a bike, they say.
I sometimes miss this version of us.
Me too.
The hell are you doing back there?
Sorry, I was told this is a sim preparing me to fight the system.
Right on.
So that's
You know about this?
Yeah. It's all supposed to be a little.
so they I guess they use facial recognition for these two, but that's completely
But whatever you do,
designed.
stay the hell away from marketing. See you soon.
Wait, so that's not
It's
a
like
real person?
No. I want to say it's AI.
So, what now?
Haven't you ever watched a movie before? Shoot the tires.
Say no more. Keep them off us.
Imagine the Matrix game becomes.
Shoot.
What? You see that? Bro, look at the effects.
Dodge this. Trinity? They're on the car.
Who's the roof?
My pleasure. Sorry, boys. Of course they have a helicopter. We need cover.
Hang on.
Still on us. It's supposed to be safer.
Wow.
So wait, is this gonna be a game that's gonna come out?
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
They need to work on the graphics a little bit.
Okay, how about the big gun?
Thought you'd never ask. You boys are gonna get a kick out of this. Come and get it.
Holy smokes.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is the Matrix Awakens an Unreal Engine 5 experience. So it's not going to be a full game. This is for you to play right now on the PS5 and the Xbox.
What?
Download it for free today to explore the future of interactive storytelling and entertainment with UE5.
Hold steady.
So it's a demo.
Hell yeah.
Pretty realistic. It looks like an MMO, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like Grand Theft Auto almost.
Which, if this looks like this, and Grand Theft Auto teams up with Unreal,
See, that fire for me could be better.
it could, yeah.
But I feel like they're showing the textures. They're not really showing, you know.
But wait, there's more. There's more. There's more to it. And this is where it gets crazy and out of hand. Right? Unreal Engine 5, right? Watch this. It's not over. And this is a demo.
What?
Wait a
Oh.
minute. Wait a minute.
This is basically what they're trying to show you.
That they've created AI within a game.
Mm-hmm.
Stop it. This
With
is
light reflections.
It's like Free Guy.
An object placement.
It's like Free Guy.
Yeah. What?
I mean, this technology is it's insane. So right now, for the people who are listening, after you play the demo, it goes through what you expect, what you're going to expect from Unreal Engine. And it's like meta sounds, different audio, textures, the landscaping, the rendered pixels, next generation digital human, meta human. And you get to walk the city.
The Matrix MMO. It's like real time.
Look at that. Look at that.
The scale.
The buildings, the scale. Yep.
Oh,
It's
wow.
like walking in the city.
Imagine this was VR.
And that's, dude, these graphics in the next 10 years with VR is going to be Ready Player One.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at the office buildings with the lights on. The way the lighting happens, the way the sun, everything.
Was that RTX?
Yeah, probably RTX. Ray tracing is on. Shadows and all that.
I'm telling you, man, that metaverse shit is gonna be crazy.
So let's talk about that.
Yeah, let's pause it. We don't.
You keep mentioning the metaverse. What do you mean by the metaverse?
Yeah, Trill. Do you know something we don't?
What, the metaverse? Oh,
Because last time I checked, Facebook was not allowed to use the word meta anymore unless they paid a company millions of dollars.
They use it.
They're still doing that?
Yeah.
They're going through that? Oh.
Because on Google, it says like powered by Meta.
Yeah.
So what is the metaverse?
Not Google, I'm sorry, Instagram.
What is the metaverse, Trill?
Well, the metaverse?
What is the metaverse?
What's up, Last Slice listeners? It's Skaggs from the Two Doomed Men podcast. If you enjoy the Doughboy show, you should also check out ours, where the captain and I discuss and debate politics, news, and culture with a skeptical but open mind. We also review beers, movies, TV shows, and other cool stuff. You can find the Two Doomed Men podcast on all the major platforms and on all forms of social media. Just search Two Doomed Men or go to linktree.com/2doomed-men. Thanks, and now let's get back to the show.
So essentially the metaverse is going to be like kind of like Ready Player One and The Matrix and Demolition Man type scenario like that, where you could essentially go into, I guess, what is it, the internet? Now we could actually become the internet or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And there's property that you could buy, actual real estate property that you could buy and stuff, houses and all that. And within those houses, you know, these NFTs that people are buying and whatnot. So essentially those NFTs are going to be imported into the metaverse and you could have them displayed in your house as like, oh, like you go in there and be like, oh shit, you bought that piece. Like that's an NFT or whatever. And this and that and be like, oh shit, like what the fuck? I don't know. It's like some weird shit. Like you go in there and become someone else, essentially, whatever you want to be.
Okay.
And it's mad weird. Like you could literally go to people's houses, this and that, bro. It's mad weird. It's weird. At this point, people are not going to leave their houses.
No.
It's like, bro, I don't even know. It's like a simulation. It's like The Sims or whatever.
It's a simulation.
Bro, it's freaky.
Type in real quick. Go on YouTube.
It's a simulation, Joe Rogan.
I saw something this week about it's type in NFT explained to Quentin Tarantino, and it was a guy, Tom Bellew, explaining what NFT is. No, not that. I think to Quentin Tarantino.
How do you spell his name?
Quentin Tarantino.
It's a simulation, Joe Rogan. It's a simulation.
The bottom one.
This
The
one?
1 minute one, yeah.
NFTize every frame of Pulp Fiction, let's say. The shot where the two of them are holding the guns has become like that meme image. Holy Christ, dude, that would sell for millions for sure. Tens of millions? That one frame.
To not sound like a clueless dork, how is that different from all the stills that already exist?
All right, so this is where it gets interesting. Think about
because like who doesn't have that? Who didn't have that poster on that bootleg poster on their
exactly
wall?
right click save, right? That's the big question in the NFT space. But here's what people aren't thinking about. The image of the NFT isn't the thing. It's the sense of ownership. Now, when you own it, now we're down to the blockchain. And this is where NFTs get interesting. At the level of the blockchain, think of that image as having matrix code inside of it, literally. And now I can detect through technology whether you have the real one or a fake one.
Gotcha.
And if you have the real one, you can come have dinner with Quentin every year, you know, whatever, on the launch date of the film. And if you don't, you get fuck all. You get to enjoy the image, but you don't get like the matrix code inside.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's weird.
Does that make sense?
It has like Ethereum blockchain to it.
But in theory, does that make sense?
Yes.
Does it?
So let me tell you this.
Explain to me. Just
it's so weird.
I want to get into this because this is people buying all these NFTs and spending thousands and if not millions of dollars on these NFTs. It's like, okay, so in theory, yeah, you get a specific code, you get a serial number inside the matrix that you have ownership of this one image or this one frame or this one house.
Right.
How does that help me?
So supposedly with certain NFTs, there's incentives or whatever. Like, let's say we make the logo into an NFT and it has the blockchain and all that. We could have essentially the incentive attached to it saying like, if you have the real piece, you could come to one of our like last slice parties or whatever. You get a special invite to that.
So that's the incentive, is that now it brought in it basically allows you to do certain things that other people are not able to do.
Yeah, it's like essentially you becoming a part of a club or whatever, or like a society or some shit like that. Like I've seen ones where like if you buy NFT, you could be a part of this membership and you could be going on yacht parties here and there. Like I've seen it down in Miami or whatever. Like you get like a special invite to go to like an exclusive yacht party or whatever, this and that. Like,
you know how I think this is going to be used, right? So, like that guy that bought the NFT of that house, right? You're talking about the Metaverse, and the Metaverse is going to be almost like the movie with Ryan Reynolds. We just said it.
Oh, Free Guy.
Free Guy, right? Someone's going to create a game, right? Or a platform where it's going to be NFTs, and people could display their NFTs, right? And people could buy them, sell them, make property, whatever, you know? I feel like this is going to be a new form of copywriting, but on the internet. That's what I feel like is going to happen.
Yeah.
Could be.
Weird. It's just, I don't know.
I just don't see it because it's not tangible.
No,
right?
Can't touch it.
I mean, because anything that's tangible, if it has value behind it, then it has, you know, if everybody values something, then it's value. But I just don't get why, like digitally, like he was saying, if you made that frame, all your frames in Pulp Fiction, and the two where they're pointing the gun, that frame would go for millions of dollars. But it's like, but what about the people who own the actual copy of that frame? He says digitally in the Matrix, it will be in there. Maybe people are seeing something that we're not seeing. Maybe like in Ready Player One, when you go into that virtual matrix, which is the metaverse, if you even pull up that image, you might have to compensate for that. So like in what you're saying, it's the new copyright scheme. Because like in YouTube, we get copyrighted on all of our episodes. So maybe that's a chance for companies or whoever gets to pay out the people who own that NFT. Does that make sense? Because if you're in a virtual reality, if you come across that one frame of Pulp Fiction, or maybe if you're watching Pulp Fiction in that virtual reality, you might have to pay that owner for that.
Probably. I don't know. I have no clue, man.
Motherfucker, it's The Sims, all right? That's all this shit is. It's The Sims tied to goddamn money. Somebody said, oh, The Sims is cool. This is nice. I could build and make my own house. But I want the Pulp Fiction poster in my Sims house. So I'm going to buy the digital version of the DLC of the Pulp Fiction picture, and only I can have it. You want to look at my Pulp Fiction picture? You got to pay your money.
It's essentially what it is.
It's so weird.
The conclusion that I'm what I believe this to be, for me personally, is just a way for really wealthy people to launder their money.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
Yeah,
it could be.
I don't get it
because it's attached to cryptocurrency and all that, and it's not regulated.
They're just washing the money, and there's no way to track it.
You know what I'm going to tell you?
You could track it, but there's no way. It's just the better way to do. Just purchase an NFT. There you go. Done.
It's a no for me, dog.
Yeah.
He says a no for me, dog.
It's a no for me, dog.
I mean, it sounds cool in theory. To keep things inside of a computer, into a blockchain. It makes sense, but then it doesn't, because it's just like you're purchasing fake fucking homes that you'll never live in for. How much did that person buy that Moore's home? That 3D Moore's, that pixelated one?
I don't know. It was a lot of money though.
Yeah, that horribly graphic one.
I'm trying to get the gist of it. I feel like we've already done that already or whatever, or had things like that already.
It's a no for me, dog.
But it's just like so weird. It's like, what? You put on the Oculus and then you go into like this whole new realm and whatnot. And like, what's the purpose of it? Like, and the whole thing with like real estate on there, that blows my mind. I'm like, so you're buying what, pieces of the internet and whatnot?
Something that's not tangible, that you can't really live in.
It's crazy. And I'm like, so what is this going to be, a new form of like assets that you can have to sell and do all this stuff?
I firmly believe that all this stuff that's happening are all these wealthy tech people that have so much money that they're just buying just crazy stuff.
Yeah, it's like weird. And then the other day I was watching a video, like you could go to like a business meeting in the metaverse and whatnot with the Oculus, and like your avatar is there. And then they were like showing like how it could work in classrooms, like you're actually in a classroom or something like that, and the teacher's writing on the board, doing equations and shit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is going on right now?
That's wild.
I'm like, so what? People are not gonna have to like physically go to school? You be like in the metaverse? Like,
it's a no for me, dog. It's a no.
It's weird.
It's a hard no.
It's mad weird, bro.
Don't waste your money.
And these kids that in the next couple of years, like the kids that are not even born yet, they're gonna live a different world we lived in.
They're not even know what the real reality
They're gonna live in VR.
Because kids right now, some of them have iPads. We didn't have iPads growing up. We actually had to go out and play with each other.
I think the number one gift
is some social skills.
It was this year for Christmas. I think it was the Oculus. That's all I saw on
Oh
Instagram.
yeah, Oculus everywhere.
Bro, that's all I saw on Instagram everywhere. Was the Oculus.
That's why that in that movie, Don't Look Up, the character, there's a guy who's in the tech business, and he's portrayed as like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and Mark Zuckerberg. And he's like the one. He's basically the guy in Ready Player One, who created that whole virtual reality. That he's portraying. He's like that type of character where he created all this stuff, and he's just batshit crazy. And people are looking up to him like he's like some type of god, like he's gonna fix the world problems. And then at the end of the movie, it's like, guess what? You didn't listen to the scientist. You just listened to a guy who was just trying to get rich.
You listen to Alexa.
Yeah.
So it's essentially like that old guy in Ready Player One.
Yeah.
The guy who created it. He was like, oh, I don't want to give it to someone who... What was the whole premise?
Who capitalize on it? Like
something like that. He wants to like someone who actually enjoy like the whole universe or something. I don't know. This is crazy, bro.
Nuts. But it is going in that direction.
Essentially, Ready Player One is what the future, I guess, is going to be. Because if you look at it, like look at the cities and all that. They were all like run down and whatnot. Everyone's
Overpopulated.
in the virtual space.
Yeah, because no one's taking care of everything else. Everybody's in the virtual space.
You know what's the perfect example of that? TikTok.
That's another one.
Look at
too.
TikTok right now. Everybody's putting their phone in certain situations, just recording themselves and uploading to the internet.
Mm-hmm.
So now if you just remove that phone and put on an Oculus, they're in that reality that they want to be in.
That's crazy.
TikTok right now is showing you how many people are literally like that comedian where we pull up Joey B. Tunes, like these kids, these guys, these like grown men who are like 25 years old in a line just doing these TikTok dances and then moving out the way and the other guy behind them does another dance and they're all looking cute and shit. And it's just like, and you're looking at it when you're watching it, you're like, wow, this is real life.
Yeah.
This is real life now.
So imagine like in the future or in the near future, instead of going through to a job, right, for an interview, they put you in a simulation with a VR headset and all. And it's a simulation on how to work at the job. And like, let's say they present you with a situation like there's a fire or something. They want to see how you'll handle it. Could happen.
It's possible, yeah. It's possible.
Instead of Zoom calls, it's VR calls.
That's crazy.
Just put the Oculus on and run the program and we'll see how you react under pressure.
Yeah.
It could be possible. And then people can make up their own minds if they want to do it or not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a simulation.
That was like the video I saw or something like that. I don't know. It was like weird. Look at that. People just putting on the Oculus.
That's why it's getting crazy. It's I don't even, I'm staying away from it.
Yeah.
I like the real world if this is real anyway.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Like, what the fuck is this?
What actually is the metaverse? Well, if we think of the internet in what might be considered a
That's the
representation
metaverse.
of what the metaverse could be,
And this is an actual recording between two people.
Spatial
An interview.
construct, as opposed to the previous web, which was really a very linear kind of 2D flat thing. We want this one to be immersive. Now, of course, it doesn't mean it has to be virtual reality. It could also
is
just
this real?
be on a phone or on a desktop computer.
The early ages of the
you've often
metaverse.
noticed that we're using the tools of the metaverse to create a good portion of this item. My avatar has been created by a couple of companies, Ready Player Me and Oz. They already create tools for people to make avatars from a photo. It's this virtual version of us which will travel between online experiences in any metaverse.
Wow.
And then over time, what I'm most excited about.
So right now we are watching the Metaverse
it's probably not
explained
just of digital goods,
on a
and
beginning level.
entertainment, That's great, but also services.
And you can create an avatar and a character and be in a meeting with someone.
Stylist. I'm going to have a home space.
Microsoft has adapted its workplace meeting software Teams for the metaverse by creating a system called Mesh. It's designed to work with a variety of different devices, including virtual and augmented reality. AR, as it's known, projects graphics on top of the real world using headsets like Microsoft's HoloLens or mobile phones. There's quite a few people that have got
That's Keanu.
fatigued by having to have video chat meetings and things of that nature, and that they realize they now crave human contact.
Human communication is about 5% speech, is about 95% everything else. I've been in my living room with the entire team around the table. Right? Making eye contact.
Yeah, no, this is a no for me, man. I don't want any part of this. I am oh my god.
Call it the screen.
My goodness.
Why can't you just put your real face
in there? That's what I'm saying. Like, what is it about the reality that you live in right now?
Yeah. Meta has revealed that it's been working on a glove that will let the user feel sensations like holding an object. The glove has a number of sensors that measure the wearer's movements, and air pockets across the glove surface inflate to create sensation. These gloves aren't quite ready for prime time yet, but they're an indicator of the kind of
Sensations
research
on
that's
the
going
hands.
on behind the scenes.
I can't.
So
I can't.
Why would we want to enter into that? I'm a very sociable person. I can't do that. I want to see people in real life. This is going to give people.
You know what's going to happen? I'm calling it right now. Bodega Cat is going to be the first man to go on a date in the metaverse. Calling it right now.
Straight off of Tinder.
Oh my god.
The Tinderverse.
I can't, bro.
The Tinderverse.
This is mad weird.
He's going to be a professional metadater.
mad weird.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just the future's gonna be crazy. This is
Yo, they're
this is
really
gonna be
doing
Ready Player One
shit.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Oh yeah, I saw that. My alter ego in the metaverse. Yep.
That's crazy.
I can't. Oh, thank you.
On Apple, you already know Apple's gonna be jumping on board
Oh,
with
yeah.
this stuff too.
Apple's about to reveal their own metaverse.
So what? You're gonna be the actual emoji?
So it's just, so everybody's creating their own Sims. That's what it is. It's Sims, but in a
digital space.
It's the game The Sims, right? So everybody's creating the game The Sims. But what's going to happen is that real world actions, items, events, currency, and other things that happen in the real world are going to be on the metaverse. So in other words, your house is going to be uploaded in the metaverse, and it's going to be on your street. Has the same street number, everything, and you're gonna be able to purchase items for your house, but you're gonna own that house in the metaverse with your own money physically, and that's your property and that's your location, and no one else can touch it because you own the house. So what, they're gonna start charging me my own rent for my own digital house? Like, it's real life. It's Sims times 1,000. Like, you're literally creating the Sims of a metaverse times 1,000. That's all it is. Have you ever played the game The Sims? It's literally the metaverse.
Yeah.
But now they're tying real world items, real world money. Like, no.
Doesn't make any.
No.
It's just really weird.
I don't need to own the digital version of me and pay for it.
So basically, what we are saying is that we like the world we live in now.
Correct. I don't need to own the Last Slice podcast digitally on a digital
Hey,
metaverse.
don't say that. We got to promote it if we do. You know? If people want to buy it.
Buying digital land for passive income. How?
Yeah, they're buying digital real estate, bro.
Oh, I actually saw that on
How?
TikTok.
Yeah.
Somebody actually bought in the metaverse an Apple Store location. They were getting money off of it. And I guess Apple's been trying to give them cease and desist letters. And they're like, I bought it first. There's nothing you could do about it. They literally bought the exact navigational and, location of the Apple Store in whatever metaverse that they're using. But now there's going to be...
Here's the question,
oh
though.
my God,
Should we jump on this?
Should we
purchase
a
something?
metaverse?
Let's purchase the Empire State Building.
Has anyone done it yet in the metaverse?
I don't think so.
Dude, that's insane.
Well, okay.
I'm gonna purchase.
Let's end it on this because
I'm gonna purchase a digital Chick-fil-A and have it open on Sundays.
Wow. Yeah. they're gonna sue you, come
sue the
to
hell out of
arrest
me.
you. Yeah, let's end it on this because this is gonna get wild.
No, I can't.
This is the future.
I can't.
Yeah, me neither, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't even wrap my head around it. I don't want to wrap my head around it. For the people who are listening, I'm sorry. People watching, I'm sorry that we had to wrap your head around this right now.
Live in the real world, please.
Yeah, live in the real world for now.
Yeah.
Because it's fun.
For real,
It's fun.
It's fun.
It's fun. This is scary shit, man.
Like, soon you're just gonna see people just plugged up to the internet.
Does my
their seats.
character in the metaverse have diabetes too?
You can
Does he have
reverse
to
it now. You
does
can
he
reverse
have
it.
to? Does he have to buy digital insulin?
You could be whatever you want. You could be whatever you want in the universe.
I'm gonna be a fish.
There you go. You could be a fish.
I'm gonna be a cat.
I'm gonna be a cat.
All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in to the Last Slice podcast. If you like this show, make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and we'll get back to you in the comment section.
And we'll see you guys in 2022
In the metaverse.
in the metaverse.
In the metaverse, 2022, we'll come back with a brand new episode of something fun.
You can see.
Maybe we will be in the metaverse the next episode. We'll probably digitally.
Can we do an episode in the metaverse?
We should try to.
Well, with digital
We
avatars.
just talked complete shit about it, and now we're about to enter it. Now we're about to enter it.
Wait,
How do you?
wait. Question.
Yeah.
Am I held accountable for what my character says in the metaverse? If it's my
Probably.
metaverse character versus my real character?
Yeah, you probably have to answer to Mark
But it's
Zuckerberg.
it's a digital character.
Yeah,
Is he
but
gonna
he'll-
censor me in the metaverse?
Absolutely.
Damn it.
Mark Zuckerberg will be there.
Yep.
Damn it, you robot.
He'll pop in too.
Yep.
He'll be like Tom from MySpace, you know the picture? But he'll be there and standing in the corner for every conversation. Yeah, but thank you guys for tuning into the Last Slice podcast. Make sure to like the channel, DOUGHBOYZ. Yeah, and 2022 is going to be something different. We're still going to keep coming out with some funny shit. And different,
new
content. Yeah.
So
we got a lot of things planned out, and it's going to happen. We appreciate everybody who listens weekly and watches weekly. It's pretty cool. Great experience. And we just can't wait to start off the new year with some fire ass content.
Yes, sir.
Enter the metaverse.
You guys got anything else you want to say?
I don't know. My brain's all.
I don't know. I'm
scrambled right
fried.
now.
Yeah, I'm
Metaverse
fried.
shit.
I'm done.
I don't know.
Yeah, meta fried, meta scrambled.
fried.
All right,
Meta
yeah.
fried.
So thank you guys. We'll see you on the next one later.